Yeah, he had a pretty good run going. Not just tonight, but his last 3 starts, he's been outstanding, and he was outstanding again tonight. But it was one of those nights, you know, they hit him where nobody was standing, and but Jake pitched a great game. You know, that's again very uncharacteristic of Jurice. Also, he's been lights out. So we'll get after it tomorrow.
What were you thinking as Jake started this game with not only the strikeouts, but I mean they weren't even close. The first few batters, 8 actually. But what were your thoughts as it started? Well,
that's about as dominating a start of a game as I've probably ever seen, and I've had some pretty good pitching. I've seen some pretty good pitching, and but the location was just outstanding. You look at some of those called strikes, and they were right. I mean, right on the corners. Just, I mean, unbelievable. And he threw any pitch he wanted to, whenever he wanted to. So it was certainly a good start to the game. We got him, you know, got a couple runs to get going, and just couldn't add on for him.
Terry, when before Jake came up, and you know when he first came up, he didn't really have that reputation as a strikeout guy per se. What has he done up here that's made him that? Because
you know, Tony, again, you know, it's a little different here because the guys are a little more disciplined at the plate, so they're not going to just go up there and start hacking. And when you locate like he locates, you can get ahead in counts, and then those guys got to chase a little bit because they're going to expand it. And that's what he's done. He's also learned to go up, you know, change the eye level, pitch up when he needs to. You know, that's a huge part of being able to strike guys out is to be able to change the eye level during an at-bat, and Jake's been able to do that.
Was deGrom affected by the ball that came up the middle in the 7th?
No, I said it barely grazed him. That's so I just did. He said it just barely got him. So.
With Wilmer, like the hit that he had tonight, is that what you're waiting to see? Just balls jump off his bat a little bit?
That ball was crushed. Yeah. You know, and that's not that he does it all the time, but we heard he's got that kind of, you know, pop in his bat, and that's where certainly, again, I think, Kevin, the more you get him out there, the more to put him in some situations and that he's going to start to realize he can do that here. I know that his big thing right now is, hey, look, I just want to put the ball in play. I just want to put the ball in play. But there's times during an at-bat where you can be aggressive, take an aggressive swing, and that ball got to the fence in a hurry. I mean, I haven't seen a ball go through that grass that fast in a while.
We addressed this a little bit before the game, but you know when you go out there and you see deGrom pitch like he did, and you see Harvey out there on the mound this afternoon, you see some of those Sterling kids taking batting practice. Does it make it a little more real? You know what you have in this organization going into next year.
It does, Tony. It does, but you know, those couple of those kids in that, you know, the Sterling group. Obviously, Steven Matz is getting close, but there's, you know, some of those other kids are a couple years away. But you know, when you see Harv throw earlier today, and you see Jake throw. And you know that we've seen the kind of job that Wheeler can do. You're looking at, you know, Matt's coming. You look at Syndergaard coming. You know, we've got some good veteran pitching here, but I mean, there's some good arms here, and that's what makes it so interesting. That's why I said earlier, you know, you're talking about this game's about pitching, and when you've got it, you're going to give yourself a chance to win a lot of baseball games, and we certainly. You know, that's why we're sitting where we are right now, is our pitching keeps us in games.
Okay, Kevin. Anybody else?
Edgin came in and they pinched it for Valdespin with the righty. He ended up striking him out on 4 pitches. Was there any thought of leaving him in to face the next batter?
No. That's what he was. Just wanted to. I knew they were going to pitch in for Valdespin, so I felt comfortable there, but. I felt, you know, the game's on the line, you got your closer ready to come in a game, you better bring your closer in my opinion.